Do not take taxis when exploring Tokyo with kids. Seriously, you'll spend a fortune, get stuck in traffic, and probably hear, "Are we there yet?" about 327 times. Tokyo's taxi fares are no joke, and there's a much better way to get around. We'll get into that, along with 4 other must-know tips to make your Tokyo trip with kids smooth, stress-free, and actually fun. So whether you're planning your first trip or just daydreaming, stick around because these tips will save you time, money, and possibly a meltdown or two. Let's start with transportation. The best way to move around Tokyo is hands down by train. The subway is fast, efficient, and way cheaper than taxis. Plus, if you've got little ones under 6 years old, they ride for free. Kids from the age of 6 to 11 get a 50% discount, and those 12 and above pay full fare. Now, to make train travel even easier, you'll want to grab an IC card like Suica or Pasmo. These prepaid cards let you tap and go on trains, buses, and even vending machines. No need to deal with tickets or exact change. If you're planning to travel outside of Tokyo, such as to Kyoto or Osaka, the Japan Rail Pass might be a better option. But if you're just staying in the city, stick with an IC card. One thing you definitely want to avoid: rush hour. Picture squeezing into a packed train with a stroller and 2 backpacks. It's not fun. The worst times are 7 to 9 in the morning and 5 to 7 in the evening on weekdays. Also, keep in mind Tokyo's trains shut down around midnight, so if you have a late flight, plan ahead. However, if you don't mind spending more on transport or prefer a quieter ride, consider using taxis. Choose the ones with dark green plates since they're licensed. Avoid the white-plated ones. They're unlicensed and overpriced. And speaking of strollers, if your kid needs one but you don't want to lug it from home, you're in luck. Many department stores, shopping centers, and theme parks offer stroller rentals, sometimes even for free. You can also rent one for your entire trip and have it delivered to your hotel. Let's now talk accommodation. Finding the right place to stay in Tokyo is more than just booking a hotel. You want to be somewhere close to a train station with easy access to kid-friendly spots and preferably near restaurants. Shinjuku is a great option. It's central, has tons of food choices, and easy train connections. Shibuya is another solid pick, especially since it's close to Yoyogi Park, where kids can run around and burn some energy. And if you want a quieter, more family-friendly area, Ueno is a great choice with its zoo and museums. If you're booking from outside Japan, here's a pro tip: use a VPN. Some booking sites show higher prices based on your location, but if you connect to a Japanese server, you could save 10 to 15% on your hotel. Just download a VPN app such as NordVPN, ExpressVPN, or Surfshark, then connect to a Japan server and compare prices before booking. Bonus tip: if you're thinking about a budget stay, be aware that some low-budget hotels still allow smoking inside. If that's a deal breaker, double-check before booking. Also, many Tokyo hotel rooms are tiny. If you're traveling as a family, look for apartment hotels or Airbnbs with space to spread out. Speaking of space, do you prefer hotels or Airbnbs when traveling with kids? Let me know in the comments. And if this tip just saved you some money, hit that subscribe button for more family travel hacks. Now, on to finding kid-friendly restaurants. Let's be real, eating out with kids can be a challenge, especially if they're picky eaters. The good news? Tokyo has tons of family-friendly restaurants that offer high chairs, kids menus, and even little toys with meals. Chains like Jonathan's, Caesarea, and Royal Host are great go-to spots. But if you need a quick and affordable meal, convenience stores such as 7-Eleven, Family Mart, and Lawson are lifesavers. They have everything from sandwiches and rice balls to fresh fruit and yogurt. Plus, they're open 24/7, so if your kid wakes up hungry at 2 a.m., problem solved. Now, Tokyo also has some amazing themed cafes. Think Pokemon, Hello Kitty, and even robot cafes. Just make sure to check in advance if they allow kids. Some of them don't. If food allergies are a concern, order an international allergy card before your trip. Websites like foodallergy.org will translate your allergies into Japanese, making it easier to communicate in restaurants. You can also use Google Translate's camera feature to scan menus for allergens. If you're vegan, you're in luck. The Happy Cow app is alive and kicking in Tokyo, ready to help you track down the best plant-based bites. All right, you've got your meals sorted, but let's talk about something just as important: money. Tokyo is modern, but don't assume everywhere takes credit cards. Some places, especially smaller restaurants, street vendors, and taxis, are cash only. The easiest way to withdraw yen is at 7-Eleven ATMs. They accept most foreign cards and have decent exchange rates. Similarly, when you arrive, exchange enough cash for the first few days at the airport, then use ATMs as needed. Also, don't tip in Japan. It's not customary, and in some cases, it can even be seen as rude. When paying in cash, place your money in the small tray at the counter instead of handing it to the cashier directly. A polite arigato gozaimasu with a slight bow is all you need. Now that we've covered the essentials, let's tackle something that'll make your trip a whole lot easier: staying connected and finding your way around Tokyo's public spaces. If you plan to use Google Maps, translate menus, or book last-minute tickets online, you'll want reliable internet. Tokyo has over 100,000 Wi-Fi hotspots, but public Wi-Fi isn't always great. To stay connected, you've got two solid options. The first option is to rent a pocket Wi-Fi. You can pick it up at the airport, carry it around, and return it when you leave. It's great if you need multiple devices online at once. The other option is to get a local SIM card, which works best if your phone is unlocked. You can buy these at electronic stores or the airport. Having internet makes everything easier, from navigating trains to checking restaurant menus, and of course watching my YouTube videos for even more travel tips. Another practical tip is regarding public bathrooms. Tokyo's public bathrooms are clean and have toilet paper, but they don't always have toilet boosters for little kids and changing pads. In family-friendly areas like amusement parks, department stores, and larger restaurants, you're more likely to find these conveniences, along with private breastfeeding rooms and dedicated diaper disposal bins. Packing a portable changing pad or a small travel kit for your baby can also save you a lot of hassle. And that's it. 5 tips to make your Tokyo trip with kids smooth, stress-free, and fun. Which of these tips did you find the most helpful? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and subscribe for more travel tips. Thanks for watching and enjoy your Tokyo adventure.